So Black Friday is here, and we are going to be showing you how to prepare for it. It's coming this week. There are new things added, plus leaks. We're going to go through all of it, show you how to save packs, and get yourself ready for some absolutely crazy upgrades, as well as getting fodder into your club and much more. As we get ourselves a double walkout as we do this, Lewandowski and Bruno Guimaraes. Let's get into the video. So EA have added a new icons tab, which basically means we're going to get a load of icon SBCs plus much more coming over Black Friday. We're also going to show you some of the leaks on screen and talk about it quickly. So as you can see, we have got ourselves a load of top tier cards. Rodri, Beckenbauer, Bale, Maldini, as well as Ribery's coming, Eusebio's also coming, as well as Maradona. And then you can see here on this screen, this is what we are likely going to get throughout the entirety of Black Friday. Daily logins and flash SBCs. Now, these SBCs are literally here for like 24 hours and they go. So you got to make sure you get them. A lot of SBCs and objectives like last year, like this is the last year's ones you can see there. We also got the mastery tokens, which I do think are coming, plus re-release of 150 special cards in packs and a lot more other things. So do keep that in mind. Things that have been confirmed are some of these players, as you can see here. Also, on top of this as well, we are getting ourselves a tokens upgrade. It's like a 10 times and a daily login. So make sure that you are ready for that. And we're going to show you how to do that in this video. In terms of what we had last year, we are going to go through that very quickly. So we are on my YouTube channel because it's the best place to go to check. And see here, we got how to prepare for Black Friday 1 year ago. We got a base icon, max 90 came. A Xavi Alonso on this day. We also got the Mystery Nations objective that came and gave you loads of packs. Loads of the evolutions. 81 doubles, 81 combos came. We also got the mastery tokens, as we mentioned. Then we got the Thunderstruck cards, for example. We got the who was his name? Saka came. Player of the Month was against top of that. Then they introduced the individual icons, hence that tab. We also got ourselves a 77 plus player pick and an 80 plus together. And then we also got ourselves the daily login objective and crafting. An unlimited player hero pick that came, as well as multiple other stuff like the Raul SBC. So there is a lot of SBCs and content coming. EA also stated themselves that Black Friday was going to be way more content coming than previous years. So let's go ahead and get in how to prepare for it. And the first thing is not falling for these coin suck SBCs. The reason why we call them a coin suck is because EA are trying to get all the coins off your account, all the fodder out of your account. So you kind of want to skip the match day icons, the 90, the 89 base icons, any of these campaign upgrades, anything like that. You kind of want to skip just for now. Doesn't mean you can't do them later on. You definitely can, but you want to skip them. In terms of anything else, I would skip the Team of the Week upgrade because we're going to get an unlimited amount of Team of the Weeks coming very, very soon. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. Top of that, these base hero player picks. This is here for 2 weeks, which is right over Black Friday. So I wouldn't rush to do this now. I would honestly wait until Black Friday is here, see what comes out. And then on top of that, of course, we've got all these player SBCs. Now, a lot of these, for example, Savinho, Renard, Riley, these are kind of like player suck SBCs. Even though they're actually pretty good cards, they're there for one reason only, and that's to get all of the fodder and coins out of your account. Same for a lot of these. Now, some of these cards are really good, and yes, of course, they have a chance to go into evolutions in the future, but I would kind of avoid all these. Now, what you want to do in terms of building your coins up, the easiest way to do this is either making trading investments, which we cover in our membership program, or you want to basically, and this is a really obvious one, but you want to go ahead and just completely sweat for this week only if you're not playing much more. The Rush, Rivals, the Champs, or the Challenges, depending on what you're in. Of course, on top of that as well, the Squad Battles. Making sure you just get these coin rewards when you possibly can, because it's going to get more coins into your club and extra packs and God knows what else, which can help you do more SBC. So right now is the time to do that. Get that all out the way and get it done. Now, if you're looking to save packs to basically have your best chance of packing special cards over over Black Friday, then what the rule of thumb I have is anyone that guarantees an 81 rated or higher, I'm going to keep. So, for example, the 2x82, I'm going to keep. This has got 75 rated or higher, so I'm going to open it. It's also tradable, so if you need coins, you can go ahead and sell and discard everything. We're going to show you a method to get those coins into your account, so don't worry about that by doing the menu grind. And that's kind of the rule of thumb you want to have, is keep everything that's going to be 81 rated or higher, and open and sell everything, or keep everything that's 81 rated or lower guaranteed. Sorry, 80 rated or lower guaranteed. Because that's just going to give you a lot of players back into your club to continue to grind on. And then what else this does on top is give you a load of packs at the same time. So I'm not going to sit here and open up all these packs for you now. It's just to give you an example of what we're doing. So all these players we're keeping, so I don't need to worry about coins on this account. Got about 1 million coins, more or less. If you haven't seen our live streams yet, we actually packed a 1.1 million coin player tradable on our free-to-play account by grinding. So you can, it's done. I do it every single week. Highly recommend you subscribe if you haven't to the channel, turn notifications on so you don't miss the live streams. I go through the methods on camera live for the whole entire stream, apart from Saturday where we play Weekend League, and you can easily just follow along. Any questions you have, you can immediately answer, get the answer for them, and then you're on your way. Now, what you need to be doing every single day for this week alone is completing the daily bronze, the daily silver, the daily gold, and the gold rare upgrade, and then doing these 2 prime ones as you go through when they are available. But getting these done every single day is essential just for this week. If you can't be bothered to do it any other weeks, don't worry. Now, all you need to do, funny enough, is just put in 1 bronze player, either low to high, put them in. Doesn't matter where they're from, as long as it's not the Saudi League or the Romanian League or the Libertadores or Sudamericana. Pop in any of these bronzes. So I'm going to go ahead, complete all of these, and I'll be back once it's done. If that means the bronze and silver upgrade. So I have completed both the bronze and silver daily upgrade. Now I want you to make a mental note or write down somewhere in on your phone or whatever the nations and the leagues you get from all of them, because any of the nations that you get from these packs you're going to get can go into the Europe upgrade, the Africa upgrade, the America upgrade, and the last one being Asia and Oceania, which is not there for me, but it does come back in 6 hours where I can do this again. Remember those nations. Now, on top of that, you want to also remember what leagues they're from. So once you know this, you don't have to ever check again. You want to check if they're not from any of these 8 leagues you see here. And the same for the other one, which is going to be another 8 leagues, which is the mix, the same 8 leagues here. So you want to make a mental note with those 16 leagues and all the nations you get. Because people seem to be sleeping on these, and it's a really easy way to get a lot of fodder into your club, help you upgrade your account really quickly and much more. And you can see here, we get ourselves our first bronze pack. Again, we popped in 1 bronze player for this, and we're looking through the nations. So we've got Sweden, Korea, Argentinian, Ireland, Swiss, etc. Now we're looking at the leagues as well, and we got ourselves 1 French League 2 player and absolutely nothing else by the looks of it. An MLS, a Swedish, and an Austrian. So none of those really help in terms of leagues. So what you can do with these is pop these into another upgrade if they don't use to you in any other way. So for example, if you do have duplicates like I just have there, you can actually head over to upgrades, and you can pop them into the daily bronze one or just the standard bronze upgrade. So this one's here forever. The daily one's obviously daily. Now, if you remembered what I said at the start of the video, we also would have ourselves these prime bronze and silvers. So that's what I'm going to do with those 3 duplicate cards. I'm going to pop in them in here and get this one complete as well. So we've gone ahead and popped those cards in there plus additional ones, and we just cleared out our duplicate storage. So let's go back to the store and open up the last 2 of the daily bronze packs that we've just got, see what we get from them, and then we're going to move on to those silvers. So here is our second one, and it gets ourselves a Korean player again, nothing too crazy. We are looking for specific nations at the moment, like this Libertadores. The reason why is look how much these are. So by doing that, you save yourself the 1,000 coins if you had to buy him. Plus, if we break it down again, Saudi League, the French League, the Sudamericana League are all League SBC cards. And then if we have a look here, no more. But we have got ourselves an Australian player as well as a Denmark player and etc. So these are going to be great for, and a Peruvian one as well, which are even harder to get on top of that. So these are like really good for other SBCs that we've mentioned in terms of the nation ones and the leagues. So long as you're breaking down every pack, just like I've told you, once you start to remember which leagues and which nations are needed, you can fly through this really quick. So just make a mental note, practice them, and then you're going to be laughing after that. And the same thing here, look. We get ourselves an Italian left back. Looks like he goes for about 300 coins, so we saved that. And we got ourselves 1 Ligue 1 player, 1 Serie A player, a load of duplicates. And again, I get a lot of duplicates because I do this all the time. So let's say you get all of these duplicates like I have. First thing you're going to do is see which ones are tradable and which ones aren't. So these 4 are. And then we are going to put the untradeable one into the bronze upgrade that we mentioned. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then meet you back when I've got the silver pack ready. Now we've got ourselves the premium silver players pack, which is the daily silver upgrade, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Now silvers are a lot more expensive than bronzes because people do not open a lot of silver packs. So you have got a really high chance of getting good value cards in here. sometimes not. But do the same thing, break it down into leagues and nations, and let's just argue in the same situation where you have duplicates, you are then going to check if any of them are tradable, and if they are not, you are then going to put them into the respected leagues or SBCs that you want to do. So for this case, we can go ahead and pop them into the Prime Silver upgrade, which is this one here. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back once that has been done as well. So that one has been complete as well with those duplicates. So we're going to go ahead and open up these in a second. But we've still got ourselves the silver upgrade packs to open. So let's go ahead and open up our last one, I believe it is. I lied to you, we've actually got 2 more. So let's open up these. And this is how you want to do this every single day, because these are here every single day. And you're going to be able to build up your club really quickly. You can see here again, a load of cards into our club. Nothing too crazy out of this one. 2 more duplicates, which we can go ahead and see if either of them are tradable. That one is she tradable at all? She's not. Check if it sells. If it's something like this, it doesn't sell and you've got nowhere to put them, just discard them and then send the other one into your storage to remember to use for the following day. Now, we've got one more silver upgrade to go, so let's go ahead and open up this one. And it looks like we got ourselves a Crystal Palace player from England. Could be Nathaniel Klein. Eddie Nketiah. Now, this is the prime example, right? So, at the moment, it's 400 coins. He's got potential for evolutions, etc. But on top of this, 1 MLS player, 1 Bundesliga player, 1 Premier League player, another Premier League player, already League SBCs. Then we got ourselves a Liga Hypermotion, another League SBC, and then we got Ghana for the nations that we spoke about, and much more. So, again, going for every single pack, doing that. Put him up to the transfer list to try sell him or discard him later. And then we got ourselves the Prime Bronze and the Prime Silver, which are tradable. You're not really looking to make coins from these. What you are looking to do is essentially get more things into your club to do SBCs with, right? So again, going through this, looking at the nations and the leagues, where can they go? 2 of these cards that we've got tradable. This guy doesn't sell, so we discard him, and this one doesn't sell either. So from doing all that, we've managed to get ourselves about, what, 50, nearly 50 bronzes in our account. And the same for silvers, almost 50 of those. And that's every single day, minus the prime ones. So, for example, we've got Silas here, who used to go for a lot of coins. He's a little bit cheaper now, but we could save him for a League SBC. But also, we got 1 Libertadores card, which is another 1,000 coins saved. And another one here, which is another 1,000 coins. So that's 3,000 we saved from doing that. And then we get ourselves a duplicate German who doesn't sell. And again, more coins to our account. And like I say, you can do that part every single day with no dramas whatsoever. Now, the next steps, as you're doing those, like I say, you're going to go through the nations. You're going to start popping them into whichever League SBCs you need to do, or whichever nation ones you need to do. While you're doing that, make sure you're doing your daily common gold upgrade, and as well as the daily rare one, which is underneath my camera. We're going to go ahead and do all 3 of these. Now, for this, you do need to have 5 bronze and 5 silvers. I recommend you just go ahead and use commons only, because we are going to get icon SBCs, which do need rares, and you'll be surprised how much coins, 1, you make off that, and 2, how many people don't actually prepare for those, and they're always like stuck in the mud with that and having to spend a lot of coins just on really low rated bronze and silvers. So go do that. So what I'm doing right now is just going through my entire club, getting rid of players that aren't part of the League SBCs, or the nations that I need to basically get done. And you can see here, just being as efficient as this is unbelievably easy. And then you get the SBC done, and then it's ready to go. So I'm going to go do that another 2 more times, and I will be back once that happens. So all 3 of those have been completed. Now, another reason why we do this is because it's going to give you 33 gold cards into your club every single day as well. So you imagine today is Monday of recording. Black Friday, funny enough, is on Friday. We've got 5 days. You've got 5 times 33. And sometimes you will get walkouts out of these. As you can see here, we get a sales striker. And it's going to be, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Erlen Haaland from doing the bronze, silver into gold common upgrade. And that's how easy it can be. And you do the same thing with these. For example, nations or League SBCs all the way through, and then you are going to send the rest of these cards either to be sold or they go into your storage. So, for example, if none of these sell, which they don't, and you need coins, go ahead and discard them, because, again, we just got ourselves 813 coins and a Haaland and a load of other gold cards into our account by just doing a daily bronze silver. Now, you won't get that lucky every single time. I'll tell you that myself by doing this every single day. But you can see here, it is possible. It isn't impossible to get this done. And we do cover this a lot in the live stream, so it is really important that you do that. But we are building up all these cards for a reason. If you're wondering where we're going with this, don't worry. There's a really good method in here which you can keep doing to keep you going throughout the rest of the day. But you can see that we've got a lot of cards into our club, a couple 83 rated cards, and a load of cards back. We probably made about 2,400 coins from discarding those gold cards, that we could have kept maybe. But again, we're looking to save the high rated packs, not the low rated packs. Now, Once you've gone through all those commons, those bronze, silver, and then commons, you've got yourself this SBC, which is last. Do it 3 times a day as well, and I highly recommend doing it because it gives you rares. You only need 5 gold cards, which are going to be common as well. So if we were to go to gold common, you can see here, we can go through our entire list, making sure they're not from the nations or from the league SBCs. Once you have completed the nation off, of course, you can start to use it. So you want to go through here and just go through every single one until it's done. For example, Poland from the Greek League, we don't need. We don't need this one either from the Argentinian League. This one from the Danish League, we don't need. So go through all of those and clear out your entire SBC until you've got that done. And I'll meet you back once I've completed all 3 of those as well. So all 3 of those have been completed as well. So let's go ahead and open up those, and then we can get on to the next step, where we are going to start basically using all those cards that we just got to give us more packs, to give us the high-rated packs we need, the coins into our account, and much more. Now, the reason why we do these, I know they're not high-rated, but a lot of these cards can be used for player picks and the upgrades that we're going to get over Black Friday. So, for example, Colombia from the Argentinian League, we don't need that for anything. The same for Belgium and Belgium League, especially if you've done the Nation SBCs already. Then they are ready to go for player picks on Black Friday, plus much more. Now, don't forget, there is 150 special cards, more or less, going into packs. So you've got a really high chance of getting special cards here. And it's the same for every single pack we do. So again, like I say, you can do this every single day. You can get yourself up to 15 gold rares every single day, plus more on top. You can get yourself 33 golds as a bare minimum every single day, as well as 33 bronzes and 33 silvers every single day. So the more you do this, the more duplicates you get, the more League SBC cards you get, the more Nation cards you get, the more SBCs you can complete, and the cycle rinses and repeats round and round. So once you've gone ahead and done all of those daily upgrades, you are going to start looking at these League SBCs. Now, the rule of thumb with the League SBCs are the top 2 packs you get here, so from Libertadores, Sudamericana, Liga and Eredivisie, you want to sell those or discard everything. So that's where we're going to start first, because the other 2 packs you get, plus the additional pack on top, are untradeable, so it means you can't sell them anyway. So you can either keep them or use them to upgrade more cards. Like you can see here, because of those steps that we do every single day, we have got an absolute abundance of Libertadores cards, which makes this one of the hardest SBCs to do in this whole entire cycle. Unbelievably easy to do. So you see that we've already got 10 players on that first list. Refresh it. We got ourselves another couple here. We're going to pop them all on the bench as well, just to show you. And then we're going to head over to the Sudamericana as well, because we can use both of these and see what we have in here. And again, look, a load more players here ready to go. Now put them all on the bench just to see if we can get the lowest rated, because what you want to do is efficiently use these bronzes as of when you can, because you don't really need to use the golds. So if you can use the bronzes, you can get away with it. So you can see there, we're way over the rating by 2, but we need rare. So we're going to take out the first gold, and then we are going to go ahead and take out the second gold. And unfortunately, that takes us under. But then again, we can go, okay, let's have a look here. Take out one of the highest rated silvers, and we're going to go ahead and take out another high rated silver. And then we are going to go ahead and pop in a few more bronzes here, until basically you see the rating on that left-hand side of the screen moves up and down until we hit basically full capacity of what we can get away with. So silvers are typically the hardest ones to get. Golds and bronzes are easy. And you can see there, look, we can get it done with practically a whole entire bronze team with 3 golds that you'll get from those common upgrades that we showed you, or you'll get them from just playing the game from objectives and much more. Silvers are the hardest ones to get, and they're always worth saving when you possibly can. And we get ourselves a jumbo pack here, which is tradable. So again, to keep the coins coming in your account, and you can do this over Black Friday, during Black Friday, much more. We managed to get ourselves a walkout this time. It's going to be strikers. It's going to be Pajor. So she's worth 5,000 coins, 1,000,000 coins, 3,000 coins. We're going to sell her no matter what. So you can see here, we go ahead and we'll check Pajor's price. So it looks like she's going for around 14,000 coins. So I'm going to list her up for 13,000 to get her gone. Now that's 13,000 coins into our account by just doing the daily SBCs. Then you're going to go through every single one of these players, and the ones that do not sell, for example, this guy here doesn't sell, you are going to pop down to your discard list. So it's really important that you do this, because like I say, you're going to get 3 untradeable packs back every time you go around the cycle. You can't sell those because they're untradeable, so you might as well get your coins from doing these. Now, some of these chemstyles will sell for a lot more than others. Some won't sell at all. The same for these League SBC or League Chemistry ones as well, sorry. If you get like a La Liga one, etc. like that, they do go for some coins. Some of the badges do or don't sell. Some of the kits do as well. So just go through and check everything, essentially. See what sells and what doesn't. If nothing sells, then you've got yourself a discard there, and you can see at the bottom of the screen here, it looks like this goes for around 750. So we're going to list this up for 600 there. But if you look at the bottom of the screen, we've got 3,400 or maybe a little bit more there from just discarding. And then the players that don't sell, there's no point keeping them. And then bang, there we go. 4,700 plus that Brazier on top, which is about 14 or 13,000. We got 17,000 coins into our account from that SBC alone. Do the exact same thing with League and Eredivisie. Again, this one's a little bit easier. Doesn't give you as good pack back, but you can fly through this relatively quickly. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete this and be back once I have done it. And that one has also been completed as well. And this is going to give us a tradable pack. Now, we could do the same thing, change the cards around, be the most efficient. But for the sake of the video, I'm just speeding it up a little bit. And we are going to open this again. No matter what we get, we are going to check all the prices of all the players. And we're going to sell and discard all of them. So we get ourselves a Kubo there. Nothing too crazy as a discard. And we're just going to go through one by one. And like I say, those two SBCs every single time will guarantee you some sort of coins in your account. It's why it's really important you don't waste coins on getting those two completed and you just efficiently grind the game. Now, the reason why we're getting these coins into our account is because we can start to get ourselves into a situation where we can do bronze pack method to give us more cards in cycle and etc, etc. So nothing sold there. So another 3,200 coins back. So that whole entire SBC gave us about 20,000 coins back no matter what. Now, Serie A and the Premier League La Liga are obviously untradeable, and we're going to do Bundesliga Serie A first. I like to do half and half, so CDMs down is one league, cams and up is another league, and I'll be back once that is done. So that one has been complete with a half and half, and we get ourselves an untradeable pack back. And you can have a look at this pack here. It does give you a guaranteed rating. And with this pack here, we get an 80 or 80. So if you wanted to save all your packs that are 80 rated or higher, there's a good way to do that. I'm not doing that. I do 81 or higher, as you know. And we get ourselves nothing crazy out of this, unfortunately. But what this does give us is an 83 rated League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, and guess what? Another League SBC. So they can go back into more League SBCs or nations to give us even more packs back. And then we get ourselves a Premier League and La Liga, which is the exact same thing. Split it in half. Cams up as one league, CDMs and down as another. So let me go ahead and do that now. And that one has been done as well. And you can see here, that's going to give us another untradeable pack back. And then we get an additional pack on top of this for completing all 4 segments, which is also untradeable. Now, the beautiful thing about those 2 packs in particular, when we head over to the store, you can see here that they are going to be guaranteed ratings with them. So starting off with the small gold rare for the Prem La Liga, 82 rated or higher. And then the Prime Gold Players Pack for completing all the League SBC, 82 rated or higher. And this is unlimited. Like, you can go round and round and round and round with those. For example, back to SBCs. You can see here again, we can go back to the premium mix. We get ourselves a Bundesliga Serie A, Premier League La Liga. So the exact same thing. So if you use La Liga as cam up and Premier League as CDM down, switch it over. So Premier League is going to be cam up and La Liga is going to be CDM down. And I'll be back once that is done. And again, that one has been completed, and that's going to give us another 82 rated or higher pack just from doing that completed. And again, we're just going to go through all those motions, and that's how you're going to keep that going. And it's the exact same thing for the mixed league. So the pack you get back for completing the entirety of this is the exact same pack you get back from La Liga Serie A. So this pack here, the small rare gold players, 82 rated or higher, 1 guaranteed, is the same pack you get back from completing this. Now this is actually much easier to do. We have Saudi League and the Super League, right? They're both tradable packs, so the exact same thing. Do that. Go through every single card, sell and discard. And this one's relatively easy. So you just go to Squad Builder, and you're going to go down to Ignore Position. You're going to go to Leagues, and we're just going to look for the Super Liga. There it is. Hit Send, and there we go. We're going to pop all the cards in. We can use a full bronze team. That's the beautiful thing. All we need to do is just get a little bit of chemistry, which we should be able to do with all the players here. Switch them over. Bang. And that's going to give us another tradable pack back. Go through, sell, discard everything. Rinse and repeat round and round and round. And we do this all the time on this channel. We break through everything. So again, so he has another Silas there, which we can get some coins back on, as well as a Libertadores card, which goes for about 1,000 coins. So we know we got coins there as well. And again, etc, etc. Now, my transfer list is full, so I'm going to go have a look to see what's sold, just to show you that we are selling cards and we aren't just like waffling here. So we sold these cards here. That 100 doesn't count. We sold these 3 cards here already, and we have got ourselves this celebration up for sale. So we are making those coins back, as I mentioned, as well as discarding on top. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go through and sell these cards. So we know that goes for 1,000 coins. Put it up for 1,000, so that's 1,000 coins back. Silas, I think, goes for maybe 700 if we're lucky. So I'm just going to about double check and just going to set them up for 700. And then we're going to check the rest of these cards. Now, probably none of these sell. This guy doesn't. The Polish goalkeeper from Leicester doesn't. This guy doesn't either, and Dawson doesn't either. So again, we got ourselves about 1,700 to 2,500 coins back from that one segment alone. And then we go ahead and do the next one, which is going to be, as you already know if you've checked, is going to be, of course, the Serie BKT and the Bundes 2, which is on the Bundesliga 2. And that's going to give us another tradable pack back again. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that, and I'll be back once that is done. And that one has also been completed as well. And we get ourselves a small Electrum Players pack. And we already know what to do with that. We are going to go ahead and open it. And the cameras have been kicked out, so let me sort that out quickly. So this is the pack we got for it. Small Electrum Players pack. And the same thing. I'm going to go through the players, sell and discard. I think you're kind of getting the idea now. And they're going to check all of these, if any of them sell or not. And that's another way of getting coins back. And that leaves us with the last two SBCs that do not basically give us tradable packs. They give us untradeable, where we can break them down and see what we get out of them. Now, none of those players sell. I want to double check the Leeds ones. I think he did actually sell. No, he didn't. So, okay, it's good to know. There's another 1,300 back. So, from doing this method alone, we got about 25,000 coins back by doing those two tradable ones at the top. Now, the rest of these are relatively easy because there's a lot of golds in MLS and the Championship. So, the first place we're going to go to is the Championship, and we are going to go to basically high to low. Ignore, and then we're going to set it. I was going to put some special cards in. I'm going to take them out for obvious reasons, as there's quite a lot. And we are going to use a lot of these silvers. So I'll be back once this one has been completed. And that one has been completed with silvers and a couple golds. Now, this one's untradeable. We do the exact same process. We have a look what the rating is guaranteed in this. If it's 82 rated or 81 rated or higher, we keep it. If it's not, then we're going to go ahead and open it. Again, if you want to keep it, you can. This one has no guarantee to it, so let's go ahead and get it. You get 4 bronzes, 4 silvers, 4 golds, which again are really good for completing other SBCs and much more. And you can see there, we've got ourselves a Liga Hypermotion player for the League SBCs, a load of nations if we need them, and then 2 more cards, untradeable, that can go into the club. Another one that can go into the storage or discard if I don't sell. Now that leaves us with our last one, which is the Liga Hypermotion or La Liga 2, and then the French League 2. So we're going to do the exact same thing, and I'll be back once that one is completed as well. And again, that one has been completed. The 2 golds have gone in. The rest can be bronze and silvers. Another untradeable pack. And then we get ourselves the additional pack on top, which is the same pack we get from La Liga and the Premier League. So that's a guaranteed 82. So in this alone, we saved 3 packs. We've made about 30,000 coins. And we'll keep getting more and more things into our club. And that hasn't even talked about objectives or anything like that. So let's open up our untradeable packet because there's no guaranteed rating. 6 silver, 6 gold. It's going to be a CDM from Austria, so we're going to go ahead and skip this. And what is it going to be here? So again, a lot of League SBC players, another Libertadores Sudamericana card, which saves us 1,000 coins, as we already know. A load of other cards into our club, and then we get ourselves a duplicate rare, which is untradeable to the storage to be able to go into player picks or upgrades that come on Black Friday. And then we get ourselves the additional 82 rated pack. So far, we've actually got 4 packs, as I forgot we did the Premier League La Liga twice. So we got 3 of these, 82 rated guaranteed or higher. We've also got ourselves this one here for completing the entire of the Premium Mixed League SBC, which is 82 rated or higher. So we've already got ourselves 4 packs saved in a really short amount of time. Now I could do this much quicker if I'm not explaining, as you can imagine. And you're going to keep going round and round with those. Now there is another way to get some high rated fodder in your club. Any 83 rated cards you get, you could put into this 85 to 87. And a little trick here with this as well, if we put this over to 83 rated, knock that to gold, pop in, it doesn't matter where they're from, what League SBCs they are or anything, because 83 rated cards don't matter, they're specifically for this and this only. But you can see here, you can go ahead and pop in 9 of these 83s, and then all of a sudden, the last 2 cards you have available to pop in can actually be 82 rated. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just down to 82 rated, doesn't matter where they're from again, and then we pop them 2 in. And you can see there, we've got ourselves a guaranteed 85 to 87, and these are also available 5 times every single day. So do as many of these as you can. They're almost guaranteed walkout packs, so I'm going to go ahead and complete all of these, and I will be back once that is done. So I managed to complete all 5 of those from what I had in my club from basically grinding this every single day, and that's another 5 packs that we saved that are guaranteed to be 85 to 87. Over Black Friday, it's going to have 100 odd special cards and packs. And we're already building up so many packs nice and early to see there. And there's a really good way. And you can rinse and repeat that every single day, as well as the League SBCs, and keep doing them over and over and over. So a couple hours doing those, you'll be laughing. Now, another way, of course, of getting really high-rated packs and guaranteed, believe it or not, is going to be from objectives. Now, we've got ourselves the World Tour one here. It's going to give you X amount of packs back by doing things. Also, the Silver Cup one here was worth doing to build up yourself some fodder. For example, 5 times 84, 4 times 85, and then we have ourselves a 486 if that's what you're interested in. Campaign's also another good one. We get ourselves a 2 times 81. The rush is going to give you guaranteed player rated packs back as well as the other objectives and much more. So there is plenty of ways to get yourself a load of packs back from them. Now, if you do have any more questions, please comment down below. If you want to join the live streams and learn live and get your questions answered immediately, also another fantastic place to do that. Any more questions, please let me know. And if you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.